JP, everybody knows last summer you spent a ton of time working on your shot. What's the off-season focus been this summer?
Same thing, just a little more intense now. Working every day with Coach Davis, getting shots up. If it's not Coach Davis, it's one of the managers.
Are there any technical things you're doing differently this summer, or things that you're really focusing on?
No, same technical things. I mean, I've added one in gooseneck, just kind of snapping the wrist and holding the follow through. But you know, just keeping the elbow in is just the same as last year.
Since you got here, you've talked about your mid-range game, and people got to see a little bit of that last year. What are the keys to then pushing it out a couple steps even beyond the mid-range game and taking it onto the perimeter?
Being ready to shoot and having the confidence that I'm gonna make it when I take it. So just, you know, it's just every day, just taking shots, getting used to it, catch and shoot, off the dribble, whatever it is, just having the confidence that I can take it and make it.
What else did Coach Williams ask you to work on this summer?
Staying aggressive on the boards. You know, a few games, well, more than a few games last year, I'd take breaks and I would just watch the ball. So I guess there's not much I can really work on, you know, by myself. That's more of a pickup thing, just being more aggressive at the rim. I mean, he's never really told me this, but it's kind of a mental thing. Just staying in the game. If I may, you know, miss a few free throws, if I miss a few shots, whatever it is, make a bad play, just gotta look forward to the next one, just kind of brush it off. You know, perfect example is the Belmont game. Just kind of snowballed, you know, 4 for 16 from the line. It was just one right after the other. And, you know, just kind of spiraled. So, you know, even if that does happen again, just having the, you know, the strength mentally to just kind of power through it.
Coach has talked a lot about your potential as an offensive rebounder. In what ways have you seen your game progress that way, and how can you get better?
You know, just in pickup, just attacking the rim. You know, whenever a shot goes up, it's just another pass for me. Just kind of having that mentality that, you know, each shot, you know, if it comes off the rim, that's supposed to be my rebound. You know, especially if no one's boxing me out. And you know, the way to work on it, like I said, is pick up or in the weight room. You know, just putting up big weight. You know, constantly improving and just working hard.
Sometimes with you, it's not always out muscling somebody. It might be jumping over them. In what ways have you learned things about angles and positioning that might help you, even if the other guy outweighs you?
Over the years, you know, being a skinny little boy, skinny little 6'5" kid, you know, I've had to be, you know, crafty around the rim, you know, getting off box outs and stuff like that. You know, I have a few new tricks up my sleeve, you know, getting off box outs, playing with the older guys, you kind of learn pretty quickly, you know, ways around their strengths. So I'm not going to reveal those to you. I just, you know, make it a surprise.
Well, I was going to ask you, I mean, you play with the alums and they've got some old man moves. Yeah. Is there one old man move that you can tell us?
Actually, yeah. You know, I hope a ref doesn't, you know, see this interview. You know, he might be looking for it, but I got it from, you know, David Noel. He gets me a few times in Jawad. You know, both of them. You know, on a shot goes up, you guys are usually bumping and stuff. One guy usually has a forearm in your side or something. Just kind of locking his hand in there and like kind of wrapping around him. So say this is the rim, you got him like right here on your side, just kind of wrapping him and trying to grab the ball, you know. So I actually got a foul called on, I think it was Dave Noel in the alumni game, and he kind of laughed at that.
So you used his own move against him?
Yeah, I used the old man move.
In what ways did the way that you gained confidence during the season last year, how did that change the way you were able to play as the year progressed?
I mean, it kind of goes along with what I was, you know, what I said with what I'm working on mentally now. You know, I had nice long talks with, you know, CB, you know, Coach Hubert a lot, and us, you know, we were just talking about you just gotta move on to the next play. You know, even if you did make a bad play, you know, shot a bad shot, you can't go back and fix it. You know, a ref makes a bad call, you can go argue with them. You're not gonna win the argument though. So, I mean, you know, throughout the year, just kind of trying to get those things, you know, at an early stage and not just waiting, you know, till this year to get it. And once I started doing that, you know, things kind of just fell in place, started to fall in place, and you know, it started to look better. You know, that 12-game win streak we went on, I feel like I wasn't the only one that, was making changes. Everybody else was improving, whether it was mentally, physically, playing on the court.
Coach Smith and Coach Williams both always say that the biggest jump is between a freshman and a sophomore. You've already made that jump. So how do you then make that same jump from sophomore to junior?
Work twice as hard in the summer, in the off season, just to get better. So that's what I've been focusing on, just getting in the gym and staying in the gym. Not leaving until I make a certain amount of shots, that I put in my mind before I go in. And, like I said, mentally, just, walking into the gym knowing you're going to get better that day.
You've had a chance to see everybody this summer, including the freshmen. When you think about the 2014-15 Tar Heels, how good could that team be? National
championship. That's our goal. I feel like we have the tools to do it. We have the experience, we have the players, we have the coaches, we have the support system. It's just about, whether we want it or not and how bad we want it.